Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. If you guys didn't know, the next major update for War Thunder will be coming out very soon, likely in the next few weeks. And today we have some very big news for that major update, a premium medium/main battle tank in the Russian Ground Forces tech tree. That's right, the Object 140. This will be a rank 6 premium for the Russians and will of course come with 15 days of premium time, 2,000 golden eagles, and if you pre-order you get the top secret title and Blacksmith of Victory decal. Now of course, this will be $59.99 USD in order to purchase it from the store and will not be a Golden Eagle vehicle. In my opinion, historically speaking, this is a very interesting vehicle because it was meant to replace the T-54. It never really did, although a lot of the features on it saw its way into the T-55 and the T-62, which is quite noticeable, especially if you look at this thing. It's got a very T-62-ish style turret, a little bit in the body as well, and it also has a brand new cannon. So this is actually a longer barrel 100mm cannon, which means that it will have slightly higher muzzle velocity for its shells. Now here in the dev blog, it does not mention that it has APF SDS, so I'm assuming it'll have more of a T-54 style armament insofar as its shells are concerned, which means that being that it does have a longer barrel than what you find on the T-54, it will have higher muzzle velocity, which means that, for example, its APDS should be able to pen just over 350 millimeters of armor, because again on the T-55, T-54 you're looking at closer to 335. So I'm expecting the ballistics to be slightly better with this vehicle. Otherwise, you also have of course APCBC, which should also see a slight pen increase, as well as heat and high explosive ammunition. Now interestingly, you also have a 14.5 millimeter anti-aircraft machine gun up top, which is essentially an autocannon. If you guys know, that 14.5 millimeter is absolutely ridiculous and can oftentimes pen right through light tanks at and around this BR. So it's kind of like a dual purpose machine gun autocannon, which is fantastic. Now, I'm expecting this vehicle is likely going to be 8.3 BR, might be 8.7, although I'm not entirely sure. This is going to have a fully stabilized cannon, so this is not going to be something, again, that I expect to see at 8.0 BR just because of that fully stabilized cannon, as well as, of course, the slightly better cannon, being that it is longer and thus will have higher muzzle velocity. So I do expect this to be 8.3. Can't really see it being 8.7. It doesn't look like there will be any sort of laser rangefinder or anything like that that would kind of push it to that higher BR. So I'm going to bet that, again, 8.3 will be where this will be, and it will have pretty much the same exact mobility as the T-55A currently in game. It kind of seems like this is just going to be a better than T-55A, if that makes a level of sense. It's pretty much going to have the same exact mobility, although a slightly better cannon, might not have access to APF SDS. In fact, I'm assuming it won't have access to APF SDS. However, it'll still have improved ballistics via the APDS as well as the APCBC. And also, if I'm not mistaken, this does have slightly better armor compared to the T-55 at up to 240 millimeters thickness. So it will be slightly better in some ways. Again, this is almost kind of like a weird T-54, T-55 hybrid with a T-62, as you can see in how this thing looks. So we'll have to wait and see exactly how it performs, but I'll bet that's 8.3 BR. But that being said, very interesting. I really wish Gaijin would release more vehicles like this in the regular and premium tech trees. We really need a lot of these early Cold War vehicles in ground tech trees as well as air tech trees. There are so many vehicles. You have so many Century series aircraft. You have like so many prototype interceptors that the Russians developed. I mean, it is just crazy, and that's not even scratching the tanks. So Gaijin really has a lot of vehicles that they can add to game that I feel like would make this a much more well-rounded game, and a lot of people would really enjoy playing those mid to high BR vehicles. I mean, I know I certainly would, but either way, let me know what you guys think about this vehicle in the comments below. Again, Object 140 will be coming as a rank 6 premium for the Russian Ground Forces tech tree. I'm pretty damn stoked. This thing looks really fun, especially, again, this is pretty much like a T-55A plus, except without the APF SDS, at least likely. So that said, thanks for watching. I'll see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.